Hey, I'm here. This is SAFCo Farms and Garden. If you could remember, 2 weeks ago, we were here weeding, and I did let you know that we were weeding because we want to prevent competition between the plants and the weeds, so the plants will be able to thrive well on this very fertile land. And I did say I will give you an update of the comparison between the plants in the last video and the plants 2 weeks after. So today, exactly 2 weeks ago, I am back to give you an update on SAFCo Farms and Gardens. And then, as you can see, weeds are difficult to control and they are highly competitive. This area you saw in the last video was with grasses, but they were being weeded during that time. 2 weeks after, the plants have got a magnificent height, and as I am going to show you in this as an example, let's take this group of plants here from the base. Let me raise gradually on top so you could see how tall they are. I am not sure. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let me follow it up. Right there, you see, this is about 1 meter tall. Compared to 2 weeks ago, it was around 30 to 60 centimeters, between 30 to 60 centimeters. Not all of them were at the same height, but now they are 1 meter. Some are beyond 1 meter. Those some have gone taller than 1 meter. But you can even see within the plants, you can still see weeds. These are weeds that have regenerated after the weeding. So that is to tell you that weeds are aggressive and they are indeed very difficult to control. But at any point in time that you get them off your plants, then your plants become highly competitive against them, and then the nutrients that the weeds are supposed to depend on would now all be the property of your plants. So you can see beautiful look of maize plants. I know if I should come next week or in the next 2 weeks to come, then you would have seen tassels overhead these cones, because by then they will start to actually produce. This is in the peak of their growth time, and very soon they will end the growth period and they will get into the reproduction period. But you can see some senior with the hoe again battling against these weeds again, because they will always struggle for survival here. But we will always also struggle to see if we can get them off this farm, so only our crops will remain on the farm. So we will keep this war against the weeds until we defeat them finally. But I know this is going to be the last weeding. Anyway, there are also some other activities that are going on in the farm that I would like to show you. Apart from showing you how the general look of the corn is, which is very dark green, compared to 2 weeks ago, they were pale green because there were weeds disturbing them. But now, after removing those weeds, then the color turned dark green. Yeah, as I say, there are other activities going on in the farm, and these activities mainly include growing of watermelon today, the 23rd, I guess. So we will be planting watermelon today, and then that is the latest activity that is being done. So you can see those are holes. There is a hole meant to plant melon, and these guys are really active helping, as you can see him doing. Yeah, that is a beautiful movement of the weed, of the hoe. Then 4 places are pinned to plant 4 seeds. It's now planting 4 seeds. Good. Yep. So to the next. The spacing between the planting holes and planting rows basically is approximately 2 meters by 3 meters. We are doing that because we are planting 4 plants per stand. Then 4 plants per stand, to maximize the spacing, then we give it enough spacing so the plants can spread well and they will be able to thrive well on the farm. All these guys you see are in the process. But the planting process is preceded by weeding the area that is going to be planted. Then a hole is turned or dug in a circular form to loosen the soil. Then 4 holes are pinned in the hole, and the seeds are planted, 4 seeds are planted in those 4 holes. And that is going to help in making sure that the watermelon seeds germinate in a very smooth, soft soil, so their roots can penetrate well into the ground. Yeah. So far, we have covered around half a hectare, which is 500 meters square, already planted with melon today. But the melon have a very fast growth rate, so I do expect from my previous experiment, in 18 days time, they will start to flower. By the 23rd to the 28th, between the 23rd to the 28th, then they will start to bear fruits. But the fruits will mature a month after that. So we will be expecting the maturity of the first fruits in 2 months from now. Now you can also observe that we are interplanting, in the sense that, intercropping rather, in the sense that we planted corn and we are now also growing or sowing watermelon in the corn. So after harvesting the corn or the maize, after harvesting the maize cobs, then we are going to knock down these stalks or the stalks of the maize, and then we will allow the melon to continue to grow. So once we are able to do that, then that will help us to maximize the use of this area of the farmland. So basically we are doing that because we want to make sure that we make maximum use of this land this year before we actually go into another year. Look at this area, beautiful germination and a beautiful plant density. I like this. Let me give you a very good view of these rows from here while I squat down. Let's start from giving you a general dark view, and there it goes as I squat onto the ground. Okay, as you can see, that is a plant row of maize. This is another row, and then in between the rows you can see very clearly from here, standing at this portion. Hey, this is superb. Very nice. I like this. Hey. Huh? Yes, SAFCo. In progress. Yep, so far the 1 hectare corn field is already weeded. And as I say, we are planting melon. So we will keep you updated as we move along. So keep following, like our channel, and then do not forget to subscribe, okay? And do not also forget to turn on your notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications of our updates at SAFCo Farms. Thank you so much. See you later.